You and Tony have a friend, Ellen Langer, and I've heard her. She's people call her the mother of mindfulness.
Yes, she's a beautiful woman,
and she is the first tenured Harvard professor in the psychology, female Harvard professor, very bright woman. And I've heard her say, like, we're there, but we're not really there. Like when someone has asked her what mindfulness is, and I certainly know that feeling, and that's something like my outcome would be, I want that clarity of experience and clarity of mind and presence. And so I don't know if mindfulness and meditation are kind of all in the same. I clump them all together.
Yes.
I don't know. Tell me.
Well, once again, I can only share my experience. But when I started to meditate, to actually sit and have meditation, and I'll share exactly what I've done, at the beginning, I would, I had this expectation that it needed to be 10 minutes or 20 minutes or 15 minutes. And it didn't work for me so well in the very beginning. And so I would just close my eyes and tune in for maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes. And, I'd literally think of it as like my moments of grace, because it was just like taking that breath and feeling actually what was going on inside and noticing the sensations and just watching. But when my eyes are closed, or if our eyes are closed and we're sitting in meditation and thoughts are arising, rather than I shouldn't be thinking that. Why am I thinking that? Why am I thinking about cleaning my closet or the sandwich I want to eat after this? Or I didn't call my mom today, And so if we, can just watch that experiences, the thought comes up, whatever sandwich I want to eat, or I want to clean my closet. And if we're not resisting that or making that wrong or demonizing that or labeling ourselves as not a meditator or thinking, why can't I do this and I'm a failure, but just, gosh, I want to have a grilled cheese, then it's just the thought coming up and it goes. And then the next thought comes up and goes. And we get to watch that experience. And it's interesting because it's really more observing rather than the resistance and attaching to an expectation that it needs to look a certain way. And once again, I'm only simply sharing my own experience. But when I did that, it's like you can't effort meditation. You can't it's not something to achieve. It's something to experience. And we're all really good at doing. I mean, we'll sit for we as human beings will sit for 20, 30 minutes and scroll through social media and be all else in somebody else's business, and not think twice about, just randomly or aimlessly, looking at something on social media, but to actually say, okay, I'm going to sit and experience actually what's happening inside and connect to the gift of that reality. And I say gift because we're alive. I think for myself, that's always been my through line.